absolutely.
Did you do any research about me?
So normally I do research day of, but because today I knew the naked news part.
Do any research about me? Okay.
I knew the naked news part. I was woefully unprepared today.
That's okay. Any questions about naked news?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
Well, because I feel like...
Okay, one of the most common questions I get is, do you sit behind a clear desk? Like for somebody who's never heard of the show, they'll ask, oh, do you sit behind a clear desk? I'm like, no, we're standing. And it's not like spread.
Right, but if you're behind a desk, it would be. It'd be very basic.
That's, I guess, why that's the most common question. But that would be cool. But no, we're not sitting at a desk. We're standing.
That's horrible. Like,
you think we should be sitting?
Well, no. Well, it's horrible that you're made to stand.
No, I don't mind it.
Well, because you figure every other newscaster in the world gets to sit.
Except the weather people.
Yeah, but if you're in front of a green screen, sure.
But the reason we're standing is we're disrobing. You can't disrobe and sit.
Want to bet?
Oh, you showed me.
I almost did.
What's another funny little secret about naked news? We were never allowed to say stripping on the show. It's always disrobing because we're professionals.
I will argue that fact. I know many professional strippers.
I don't know why that was always a rule.
Who made these rules? You're the producer.
I wish. No, these were just rules that were set. Like the show started in 1999, so it was very like tame back in the day. Like nowadays, like the girls can twerk and shake their tits and stuff. But in 1999, they weren't allowed to wear pants. It was like naked stuff in the 50s. It was so funny.
So behind closed doors and technically only for procreation?
Yeah, pretty much. No, but there were so many weird rules. Like we weren't allowed to wear animal print because that was too sexual. Like just the strangest things. But now it's like the Wild West. We can kind of do whatever and have fun.
So stirrups.
And we still remain professional, of course. But yeah, and we're allowed to wear pants now, unfortunately. But yeah, so many weird rules.
That is really odd. Like, who set those rules?
The executive producer back in the day.
So not the Canadian government?
No. No.
Who? Okay.
I know, no leopard print, no pants. Very strange. But yeah, I'm glad those rules are done away with now because I love leopard print and pants.
Well, you're wearing one out of two right now, so...
Well, did you like my Canadian tuxedo?
Yeah, I was actually going to comment on it. She's in all denim. All denim. I almost disrobed like a half hour ago, so yeah.
Look at you using the term disrobing. I love
know,
it.
You inceptioned that shit into my brain.
Isn't it so professional? Disrobing.
Well, I can use it then. I'm not a professional. You can
do an audition. I have an audition script. I'm doing some auditions with some girls tomorrow and the next day.
Wait,
so I have some audition scripts.
Do I have to identify as a woman to audition?
No, you just have to be able to read off a teleprompter.
Oh, I'm out. I can't read.
That is one of the biggest problems that we have with auditions, unfortunately. Doesn't no matter how hot you are, if you can't read, no, it's fine. I'm actually trying to start a literacy program for hot girls. It's brutal.
What's it called?
I haven't decided the name yet, but it's so sad. I don't understand why people can't read. It's not even just about the moving words. I don't think that people enjoy reading books as much as they used to. It's all audio books and TikTok and whatever, but I don't know. I enjoy reading.
It's instantaneous gratification. To get to the end of a book, unless you have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an average reading comprehension, is a weeks-long process.
Yeah.
Where I can consume a movie in 2 hours and be fucking done and get that dopamine hit of like, well, that was an awesome story.
So you're not a reader? You're just a movie watcher?
I don't have the time to read anymore. Like, I just don't make the time to read. I used to read quite a bit. Like, yeah, I don't even have the time to watch movies anymore. Like, don't become an entrepreneur, people. Like, it's a lot of work.
There's a very weird, it's not naked news, but there's a Japanese version of women reading the news while guys are coming on their faces. It has nothing to do with naked news, but it's a version in Japan of news anchors reading the news clothed while they're getting cummed on, and the cum is dripping down their eyes, and they're still reading the news. And my producer would always say, this is what's going to happen if you guys like don't shape up, like as a joke.
They're dry cleaning
Oh,
bills.
so funny. But it's so professional. The cum just dripping on the eyelashes, still reading stoically. Oh, it was amazing.
I just keep thinking, like, when the cum eventually makes it onto their outfits, they're going to have to get that shit dry.
But they were actually at a desk, too, with the papers. Very professional.
You're the ones without a desk. I can't call you professionals without your desk.
We're going to have to crowdfund desks. Clear desks.
And try not to basic instinct it while you're...
We changed the format several years ago. We used to cover like wars and stuff like that. And then we realized that it's better to have women disrobing out of lingerie and suits, covering more light-hearted stories.
I don't know. I would be much happier like to hear that a loved one died as someone's disrobing in front of me.
No.
It would be a much easier pill to swallow. Like,
No.
your grandmother, she loved you a lot.
No, especially when we're reporting on any sort of death story. To be respectful, we will keep our clothes on.
How is that disrespectful to be naked? How? We all got here naked. We're all leaving naked.
Hey, I don't make the rules. It's just out of respect. Like, hey, we covered the Sandy Hook shooting, and we remained in suits. This is before the time that we decided to change the format, where we were just covering like major stories. But then we realized people aren't going to Naked News for the hard-hitting stories.
Yeah. I guess getting an erection when talking about dead children's a weird boner.
Yes. But out of respect, we still covered it, and we remained in suits. And yes, but that was an interesting time in the news covering that.
How did Canada react to that? They're just like, oh, those Americans, it just keeps happening.
It's just so crazy. Like there's one every week still. But yeah, we don't cover them really anymore.
Yeah. As The Onion and soon to be InfoWars likes to say, the only country where this keeps regularly happening asks, how do we stop this?
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. That's all we do.